guys, so I just filmed a tutorial on this hairstyle. I wore it in a favorites video, I believe, for April. It's been a really long time since I filmed, but I was requested of me to do it, and I was sent some hair extensions, so I thought I'd throw the two in together. I'm going to go ahead and go through the tutorial and then have a little mini review on the extensions at the end of the video. I apologize for being so absent. I've been so busy, started a new job, my wedding's in 3 weeks. Then I'm moving again because I just moved from Minneapolis to Michigan, and then I have to move again, and it's going to be crazy. I'm going to try to get a filming schedule going so I can have stuff up because I miss making videos because I really like to do it. So yes, I hope you guys enjoy this, and on to the tutorial. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is put the extensions in that I'm using. These are from abhair.com, and they are, I honestly can't remember the color and exact length, but I will put an annotation in because I have to check my computer. It's in my emails. Shipping was a little slow. They did come from like Hong Kong, which I didn't know was going to happen, and I don't want to sound bad, but generally when things like hair extensions come from overseas to ship here, the quality is not the best. So I will talk about my thoughts on these and my thoughts about the quality and everything at the end of the tutorial, so you can skip it if you don't want to see it. It came with two 3-clip wefts, which are, you know, wider because they have the 3 clips on them, and then it came with 3 2-clip wefts and 2 1-clip wefts. So I'm going to put just as many as I can fit in my head right now. I don't think I have enough head space for all of them, but I've shown this a couple times. You just need to separate your hair out and then clip these in a couple layers just so that it looks a little more natural. Okay, so once those are all on, I'm going to clip up my hair like one very small section at a time. So the curling iron that I'm using is the Conair Infinity. It's one of the clipless ones. I'm going to turn that up. It's like 360. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to come all the way around my head like this and wrap this around, and it's really important that you curl away from your face and try and do all the curls that way. I'm just going to hold this for a few seconds. Then you have one of those. Okay, so I've done the whole first layer of my hair, and since I have those extensions in, there's a lot of hair here. I can't handle it all. Another layer, and if you're like me, I have a really deep part on one side of my head, so usually I don't really have, I have like an extra layer on one side. So I'm going to go ahead and curl this layer. And I'm trying to save battery because my battery is going to go dead, so I'm not going to show the whole thing, but I will come back when I'm ready for the top layer so you guys can see what's a little bit different about that. Okay, now I've got like everything curled but the top layers, and what I wanted to show you, first of all, something I forgot to mention, when you curl, you want to curl bigger sections so that when you comb it out later, you don't end up really, really poofy. You need a big section for that. And secondly, I was just going to show you that when you do the top layers, and again, you want to curl away from your face the entire time, but I don't start the curls for the top layers right at the root. I start them a little bit farther down, just because when you curl straight up to the root, it can tend to look a little strange sometimes, so I try to avoid that. I'm going to go ahead and do the whole top layer, and then I will comb it out and show you, and then we'll talk a little bit about these extensions. So now that everything is curled and I have all this hair, I'm going to take a wide tooth comb. This one is not as wide as I would like. I really can't find my wide tooth comb because a lot of my stuff is packed up right now. So I'm just going to take this and kind of very lightly start going through these to kind of make them a little bit bouncier. Kind of make a bunch of small curls turn into a couple bigger curls. And you can even start kind of, you can take them, if you curled them all in the same direction, this is kind of the point to that, so you can kind of grab a few together and twist them together like that, and they'll kind of make one big one. Same thing with like the ones by your face. If you want to tilt them away from your face, it's a little bit easier if the sections were done in bigger sections and they were all done in the same direction. So there's that, and then I will get into a review of these things. Okay, so I want to talk about these extensions a little bit. These were sent to me from abhair.com, and they might not be very happy about me talking about these in the way that I am, but I really didn't like these. I didn't find the quality to be very good. One thing about these is hair just comes out of them. Like if I just go like this, can you see how much hair just came out of that? And it just falls out. I actually wore them to work the other day, and I put them in my hair, and I put my hair up in a bun, and by the end of the day I could feel hair in the back of my head that was still attached in the bun, but had come undone from the clip at the bottom, and it was sticking out, and I could just pull it out, and I had just gobs of hair by the end of the day because it just kept coming out of the clips. The clips themselves are only sewn on to the top, so they will come up like this. When you're wearing them, it'll cause the weft to kind of flip unnaturally and look really strange. They do not close very easily. I had one over here. I might even show the clip. It's completely undone, by the way, in my head. It's not clipped in at all. And I was like pushing and pushing and pushing against my head, and it would not close. And when it finally did close, it came right up out of my hair. They're not very tight at all, and they don't close very well. If there's any hair in them at all, they don't close. So also, they're not very heat resistant. I straightened them on my straightener's lowest setting, and it smelled like burned hair. Like the entire room smelled like burned hair. It was really, really gross. So these are not worth it. There are some positives to these. I ordered them in, I forget what color, but I didn't have to color them at all. They matched my head perfectly. The shipping, like I said, was international, so it was kind of slow, but for international shipping, I'd say it was pretty good. But yeah, the clips suck. The hair, they're not sewn in very well. The hair is coming out all the time. They're just really poor quality extensions. Definitely not worth your money at all. You could probably go to Sally's and get some synthetic hair extensions that would do a lot better job than these would. So there's that. I'm really sorry. I know you guys don't like negative reviews, and I don't like giving a negative review on something that was sent to me for free, but if I don't like it, I'm not going to lie to you. So there's that. At least you guys kind of got a tutorial out of it. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will talk to you later. Bye.